River in Idaho Falls Sunday morning. Inside, investigators found human remains. A big break in a missing persons case dating back more than 4 years ago in eastern Idaho. The car 16-year-old Jed Hall was last seen driving was found in the Snake River in Idaho Falls Sunday morning. Inside, investigators found human remains.
How that car was found adds a whole other layer to this story. Adventures with Purpose, a social media star, or they are social media stars with 2 million subscribers on YouTube. They came into town that very same day to help with the case. Now, they're not your everyday influencers on social media. Adventures with a Purpose is a search and dive team. Tristan Lewis has been following this tonight, and he spoke with the lead diver and investigator with Adventures with Purpose. Tristan, they solved this thing surprisingly fast.
Yeah, Brian and Morgan, Doug Bishop says they came into town that morning, and once they started the search, it only took them 20 minutes to find the vehicle. Now, this was the first time Adventures with Purpose did anything with Jed's case. They tell me tools like sonar and the last cell phone ping that took them to the location helped them find that car.
There is no one in the world that's doing what we're doing on the level we're doing it.
Doug Bishop and his crew with Adventures with Purpose weren't always solving missing persons cases.
Prior to that, Adventures with Purpose's main function was to, help clean up the environment, waterways, all around the world.
Bishop says in 2019 is when he and his crew began focusing on cold cases, primarily those involving a missing vehicle. And since then, they've been able to help solve 22 cases.
So, we have an ability to read sonar that is very unique.
One of their latest cases, the disappearance of Jed Hall.
Our supporters that watch us, which we have roughly, 15 million viewers per month, notified us about this case.
Hall was just 16 years old when he disappeared from his Idaho Falls home on January 22nd, 2018. Idaho Falls police say he took off in his 2009 gray Nissan Versa hatchback. Now, more than 4 years later, Adventures with Purpose found that vehicle in the Snake River just south of John's Hole boat ramp in Idaho Falls.
We arrived in Idaho Falls Sunday morning, right around 9 o'clock, and we got to work at our first location that we, pointed out that we needed to search, which was the most probable of locations. And 20 minutes into our search, we discovered a vehicle underwater about 75 yards downstream from the main boat ramp there.
Bishop says Hall's last cell phone ping helped lead his crew to that location near the water. He says their use of sonar is what helped discover Hall's car with human remains inside.
Law enforcement and search and recovery teams in general do not specialize in the use of sonar. Yes, they use it. Yes, this area of water was searched, but the individuals that are using the sonar aren't specialized in it. They're not using it every day.
While Bishop says this may not bring closure to Hall's family, it at least provides answers.
It's one of the toughest things to do is to lose a loved one and not know a thing.
And earlier tonight, Jed's family confirmed the human remains are Jed's. They have a memorial service planned in Shelley, Idaho for next weekend. And I've also reached out to the Idaho Falls Police Department, who is the lead agency on this case, for more details on this case and their search efforts over the last 4 years. And they were not available to respond right away. Brian and Morgan, so some answers finally after a long 4 years, but also some questions as well.
And the questions, I think, are not turning away from the tragedy of this case, but all those things that you mentioned, the sonar, the cell phone ping, how local law enforcement missed this when they came into town for 20 minutes. I think that caught everybody.
4 years, and then 20 minutes. This group from out of state comes. Yeah, it is really baffling. Hopefully Idaho Falls gets back to you and explains it a little bit more. Tristan Lewis, thank you.